Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be focusing on the necessities of love and how it is absolutely vital for personal growth as well as spiritual development. So stay tuned. What I'm focusing on today is once your health, youth, and money diminish, you're going to be yearning for love. This quote came about due to an in-depth conversation that I was having with one of my girlfriends, and she was telling me about her middle-aged aunt. So years ago, her aunt was an extremely beautiful woman. She was very independent, and she was obsessed with that independence. She did not want to settle down. She did not want to have kids. And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to have children. That's definitely your own personal choice. But she focused on the material aspects of life. Her priorities were her money, being able to do whatever she wanted, not being held back. The reason this conversation was so interesting to me is because I was falling into that same category, that extreme level of independence, not wanting to settle down. I had myself and that was it, and I was happy. My goal was to be that rich auntie that traveled the world, and I had completely given up on love and relationships, reason being all of the toxicity that I experienced previously when I was younger. And I had also started this spiritual journey where I got heavy into yoga, and yoga made me extremely cocky to the point that I was like, you know what? I don't need anybody. I'm able-bodied. I have my looks. I have my job. What more do I need? Let me go back to the original story that I was telling about my girlfriend and her aunt, who was extremely independent, that prioritized money, independence over any and everything. So fast forward to today, she's middle-aged, she's not well, she's sick, and she's lonely. She relies heavily on her family to the point that it's burdensome. Like it's that needy type of loneliness. And to reiterate, back in the day, she had the money, she had the looks, she had everything. And that's clear indication that those were just distractions at that time. This goes to show you that love is important. And I'm not just talking about romantic love, I'm talking about familial love, love that you can have for a child. Any type of genuine love is necessary in life. Speaking from personal experiences, when I was in my mode and in my yoga trance, I was under the impression that I had life all figured out, that I needed no one. Fast forward to getting in a relationship and becoming extremely vulnerable and falling in love. So let me just tell you, being vulnerable is not all that fun, but it is very necessary. And I think it is definitely a characteristic of strength. Being able to let go emotionally is on a different level, which is something that I never experienced until recently. To me, believing that I had it all figured out, falling in love just shook everything up. Like, someone has the ability to kind of like ruin your day or to upset you. You know, it's not just you. In the midst of that vulnerability, I also learned what my strengths and weaknesses were. When you're working in conjunction with someone to have an end goal, your strengths and your weaknesses are definitely on full display. When I was heavy into my yoga journey, like I mentioned, I was extremely cocky and thought I had it all figured out. I had nothing figured out. The conflict resolution, being vengeful, and resentment. And had I not fallen in love or had to experience certain circumstances, I would still be at that same level of ignorance that I was at when I was in my high yoga journey. Society has this whole like F-love idea or mentality, and that is, it comes from a level of toxicity. That consists of lying, cheating, and abuse. True, genuine love is the opposite of that. And abuse is what society is basing the opinion of love on. Through my personal journey, love has taught me how to communicate more effectively and better. And on my spiritual journey, it's taught me how to let go of resentment, to be more forgiving, more understanding, and have more empathy. And like I said, and I'm gonna reiterate it again, I'm not just talking about romantic love. It could also be familial, it could also be friendship, but it is definitely a necessity, and it will take you from one point in your life to another. You can gain emotional maturity as well as spiritual maturity. Well, that is all I have for you this evening. I hope this resonated with you, or you see yourself in it. If you have any positive experiences with love, comment down below. Always remember to like and subscribe, and until next time, goodbye.